Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. Blockbuster Shrinks is playing now. As people, we don't focus on our mental health on a daily basis, right? We don't do routine things. I think with mental health, it's very reactive instead of proactive, where
Yeah.
we wait until we're in crisis moment to where it's like, oh man, I'm seeking so much for what I don't have that I'm losing my family, right? Or I'm
And
losing my connections instead of focusing on what can I be doing to have good mental health daily? How can I
right,
be proactive? Am
right,
I doing breathing exercises or
right,
mindfulness
right,
exercises or
right.
meditation on
Which
a daily basis?
which is really what, is difficult, because clients always come typically into to the counseling, um, because of a particular crisis or problem.
Sure.
And so there's a lot of attention, but what we're trying to do is generalize that to their lives for them to see these greater patterns
When yeah,
or things that
once
are going on, and I think that's the hard sell, or I feel like it's the hard sell of like I'm trying to help people construct this notion of a larger view where you all right, like, hey, yeah, like I know this doesn't solve this immediate problem in a dramatic way, but cultivating gratitude helps you feel more peace in life. And
sure.
doing like two small things a day around self-care, up your resilience and learning to confront these challenging emotional things and developing the capability of having, thoughtful and empathetic and considerate conversations with your spouse or your loved ones cultivate understanding and connection, right? So we're trying to sell them on some of these wise, more low level, like not the big bang that fixes my problem, but we're trying to help them cultivate a more well-rounded aspect or approach to life, and it can be a really hard sell, right?
Definitely. And I think that's you're absolutely right. When people come in, it's almost all the time it's
A crisis.
focusing on de-escalating, right? So you
Right.
de-escalate, get them stabilized. And then for me and I'm sure for you, it's about teaching them, hey, let's
Mhm.
develop a routine
Yeah.
and then put that routine in place. And how often I have people that come back or clients that come back, a year later and they're like, oh, and
Mhm.
my first question is, okay,
How are we doing with
what's your
this?
routine been like? Have
Right.
you been doing a breathing exercise every 2 hours? Or have you been doing a
Yeah.
mindfulness? Have you been doing that
Right.
routine? And
No.
they're like, oh, I forgot,
Oh, I didn't keep doing it.
and it's
It's
really
so hard.
interesting.
The breathing thing, Michael, is so hard, right? Because like we talked about it in our first episode of how integral and important emotional
Hmm.
regulation and de-escalation is. And breathing is something we can all do, but it's like simpler than brushing your teeth. And
Really, breathing and meditation,
I can't
those
get people
two
to
are
do
really
it.
the base
I
of,
can't get people to do
yeah.
it. I can only get 30%, and I'll try the paradoxical intervention, like, "You're not gonna do this." Like, I try to do, like, the
Well, and
Freudian,
it's
like, opposite.
amazing because, in this movie, they're chasing, right? They're chasing this dream. They're chasing, chasing, chasing. And they don't really find satisfaction until they're pulled into the present moment by the graboids, right? They're
Mhm.
forced by this
Right, to
this
see the people
danger
they love. I
into the
love
present moment. And that's
Yeah,
like in life, it's like how do we pull ourselves into the present moment
yeah,
without the
yeah,
danger, right?
yeah.